On a freezing night in January, an ancient English tradition known as wassailing was faithfully reenacted in time-honoured tradition in the small Surrey village of Outwood. Attended by over 100 local people braving the cold, the tradition of the wassail was kept alive by this cheerful group of revellers to ensure a good harvest of fruit from the community orchard this coming autumn. The purpose of the wassail is to wake the trees from their winter slumber and scare away any evil spirits. This strange tradition goes back to a time when England was a predominantly pagan land. Starting at the Bell Pub, which was built in 1635, the people of Outwood were given flaming torches to accompany the procession of music makers, Morris dancers and armed Civil War reenactors for the short walk to the orchard. From a distance, the throng could easily have been mistaken for a lynching mob as they made their way up Scotts Hill Road and past the famous Outwood Windmill, England's oldest working windmill built in 1665, eventually arriving at the orchard where hot mulled cider was served to one and all to keep the spirits up and the chill out. The torches were used to light the enormous bonfire, and the spectacle of hot cinders flying up into the crisp night air added an almost Guy Fawkes-esque feel to the night. In due course, the master of the wassail called the crowd to order and led everyone in the singing of the chorus of the ancient wassail song, evoking memories of ages gone by, while the symbolic cup of mulled cider was passed around the assembly. The remains of the cider were thrown over the trees to encourage growth. The traditionally dressed Civil War soldiers in 17th century musketeers uniform fired a volley of shots over the boughs of the trees that cracked the sharp night air to ward away the evil spirits. Once the trees had been suitably wassailed and much mulled cider quaffed, in the fading light of the fire the villagers made their way back to the Bell Inn to revel in another successful wassail, well met and hail, and in the knowledge that at least one of England's old and ancient traditions is alive and kicking in the heart of Surrey, watched over by the venerable old Outwood Mill.